Martin, I hope this video will help you. I'm going to go really fast on this video. First, your first email asked about knowing the quadratic formula, and the answer is yes. You do need to know the quadratic formula, so here it is. And then you mentioned point slope or something like that. You do not need to know the point slope form or the point form or anything like that. The only formula you might want to know is this one, because that will help you write a linear equation. But that is it, okay? So there's the answer to those two questions. Now, let me very quickly work these problems out for you, okay? Let's start with number 17. Y equals 1/3 x squared plus 2x minus 3. First of all, you want to find the vertex using negative b over 2a, okay? So that would be negative 2 over 2 times 1/3, because this is a and this is b. Next, I would have negative 2 over 2/3, 2 times 1/3. And then 2 divided by 2/3 would be 3, I believe, but I'm going to make sure. 2 divided by 2/3 is 3. So yes, you would get 3. Now you take this number and you put it in for x. You put a 3 here, put a 3 here, and you solve that, or you evaluate it. And when you put in a 3, you get out a 6, okay? And actually it'd be a negative 3. Sorry about that. It'd be a negative 3. So you put a negative 3 here and a negative 3 here. And when you put in negative 3, you get out negative 6. So now what you do next, and that's your vertex. So your vertex is negative 3, negative 6. And then you quickly make a table of values, and you put this right in the middle, negative 3, negative 6. There's your vertex right in the middle. And you go negative 4, negative 5, negative 2, negative 1. And here we go very quickly. I'm going to round these. Negative 5 is negative 4.7. Negative 4 is negative 5.7. Negative 2 is negative 5.7. And negative 1 is negative 4.7. So let's quickly sketch the graph. And here we go. Negative 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Negative 4.123, 4.7. So I'm just going quickly here. It's about right here. And then negative 4 would be negative 5.7. 4, about right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then negative 3 is negative 6. And the next point would be here, and the next point here. So you can kind of see the parabola you're getting. There you go. All right. Again, you can pause the video if you want. I'm going to move quickly. So, okay, number 18. Y equals negative x squared plus 5x minus 6. Use negative b over 2a to get the vertex. That would be negative 5 over 2 times negative 1. This is your a. This is your b, which would be negative 5 over a negative 2. So that's a positive 2.5. So put that in for x, and let me do that quickly on my calculator. And if you do that correctly, you will get out 0.25. So there's your vertex. .25, 0.25. Then I would go up to 3 and 4 and go down to 2 and 1. And very quickly, using a table of values, 1 would give you out a negative 2, 2 gives you out a 0, 3 gives you out a 0, and 4 gives you out a negative 2. So here we go very, very quickly. and there we go. Kind of a skinny parabola. Kind of looks like this. Alright, there we go. Alright, number 18. Number 18 is identical. I don't think I'm going to work out all of 18 from all of 19 for you. I will just say this. You graph it the exact same way. Okay, and if you find the vertex for this, like I just showed you how to do, if you find the vertex, it would be 2, 4.5, and then 3, 4, 1, 0. 4 would be 2.5, 0 would be 2.5, 3 would be 4, and 1 would be 4. Now, when you go to graph this, there's a couple of things you need to see. Everything is the same so far, nothing's changed, okay? So you go ahead and graph it. So you would be at 4, 2.5, 3 would be at 4, 2 would be at 4.5, and then back down to here, I believe, and then here. Now, watch this, please, Martin. See this less than or equal to? Because it says less than or equal to, you have a solid parabola, okay? However, if this just would have said less than and there wasn't no equal sign, then you would have a dotted parabola. So always check that, okay? But since we have less than or equal to, because there's a line right here, it will be a solid parabola. Now next, Martin, you want to pick a point right here in the middle of the parabola, like 2, 2, and you want to test that point. This is your x, this is your y, and you want to put that point in up here, okay? So watch carefully how I do this, okay? I'm going to put, for the y, I'm going to put a 2, and then negative 1/2, and then 2 squared, plus 2, and then 2, and then plus 5/2. It doesn't matter which point you check as long as it's somewhere here inside the parabola, okay? Now, next, let me go to my table of values real quick here, Martin. When you put in a 2, you get out 4.5, okay? 4.5, I think. Let me check that again. Hold on one second. Yes, when you put in a 2, you get it out 4.5. So you have 2 is less than 4.5, okay? If you simplify all of this right here, you'll get 4.5. Now here's my question for you. Is this a true statement? Is 2 less than 4.5? Well, the answer is yes. So this point right here was a true point. So since it's true, you shade where that point is. So you shade in there. Okay, now if that point had been false, and let's pretend this point hadn't worked, if this point had been false, then you would shade where that point is not. You shade on the outside of the parabola. Okay, and that's it. There's nothing else really different about these. That's just how you do those. Okay, so hope that's a help to you. Email if you have more questions, and we'll go from there. And hopefully that will help. All right.